Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's
My
your birthday.
first live stream.
We don't give
Been going for 20 hours.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Griffin.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Mononga. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Griffin to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Say hello to Haloti Ngata. He gets there on the sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 4th down. Here's RG3. Now he's going to let it hit deep left side. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Griffin going to keep it himself.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now Griffin.
Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
To throw is RG3.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now it's Griffin. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11th. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Okay, ready?
Here's Manungai. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up. This is a long drive. Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's a man who's on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Isn't it that? You guys are not
no score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Prescott from his end zone on 3rd.
What? Give me. That's
and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown.
Oh, stop.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running this one left. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington 1st down.
They give it to him again. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the well again.
There we go.
That's around these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 49ers 31-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
I'll be done in like
Ready, set.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Cuts it to the right sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Ready, break.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay, ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun. No throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. Connects on the crosser. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. Fix the Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70.
Back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in. Deep right. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers find an answer with their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
I'll throw it.
Yes,
to DK Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Throw caught by his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Tight end in motion now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing off the play fake. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He gets it headed right. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guys going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for
Frying Ford on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
19, Panther 6, ready.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call